Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Stock Market Daily Update. I'm Aditya from Mostly Bearish. Before we talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow, let's talk about the updates I gave on the Telegram channel. Right? Let's get on to the charts to understand better. For those who are new, you can join the Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below. Right? I provide charts of the stocks that I'm looking at during market hours and my expectation on the stock. Well, today was a mistake made, right? Usually I follow this whole pattern of whenever I start buying and the prices start moving in my direction, I phase wise keep exiting the stock. Now let's talk about Tata Chemicals. Tata Chemicals was a stock which I actually expected to hit 10% upper circuit. This was my initial expectation. Based on the move, I would have seen that if I actually want to get out at 10% upper circuit or hold on to it where the circuit is going to be lifted, right? Well, now somewhere around these levels, around 720 is where I had entered. Now the reason behind this is the stock was in an uptrend. It created a brand new 52-week high. Now a circuit was at 10%. That was the initial circuit for the stock. Well, now as and when I entered, from there the prices started moving upwards. Now when there was this candle formation, I expected that okay fine, the circuit is at 739.5 and my order was placed at 739.5, but if you see the high created here, it is 738. It missed my target by 1.5 points only. Well, from there was a rejection somewhere around this candle. When the prices start coming lower, I had an expectation that I think I should exit, mainly because the direction has reversed and the potential circuit might not be there. But as and when the prices started coming lower, I had specified on the Telegram also, if it comes to my buy price, that is 720, that is somewhere around here, I will definitely exit the stock. Right now, from these levels, when there was some kind of a up move at 724, I had because earlier I did not square off my position even when the prices were coming downwards. Even though there was a good profit, I expected that from this level the prices will reverse and possible up move from here would have been there, but that did not happen. Right, the prices came raveling down and my exit, so there were one order was placed that 720 I am going to exit, that is my buy price, so that I don't take any kind of losses if there is any kind of a downward movement from there. Well, but when the prices came to 724, I had exited half my quantity at 4 rupees profit, but this was only to protect my profit, and I did not want to, just because I was in the trade, I did not want to cover in any kind of a zero position or any kind of a loss. From here, if the prices came to my buy price, at least for the 50% I would have had the 4 rupees profit, right? Now from there, when the prices started moving higher, now there was an expectation. Now if you see here, this is what I was talking about, that there is a flag pattern, right? Now a triangular flag pattern can either move upwards or downwards. Now at 729 levels is where I had specified that I'm going to take a complete exit, and on the upside, if there is a breach of 735, that is somewhere around here, then I'm going to look at adding to my position. But if you see, during this whole phase, the upward price movement, that is 735, did not come, but 729 came. At 729 I had exited, and my next entry would have only been if this level was taken out, right? Now here also, if you see the high created in this candle, the high created is 734.5. It did not cross 735, but during this candle that is basically the market. So I usually don't trade post 315. This movement was done post 315. There was a break, but the closing was back within the range. Now that is the reason I did not re-enter Tata Chemicals, but the expectation was that it was a circuit stock and I just missed it by 1.5 points, but that is fine. I should have stuck to my own exit, that is phase wise exit, which I did not. Even at better levels of upside, somewhere around here also, if we got any exit, it would have been nice. Well, now let's take a look at Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Now Nifty was pretty much stable because of Reliance gave a 4-point up move. So this is a Little negative candle is what I see, but we'll get better understanding if we understand the levels on half an hour time frame, right? There is a range bound move where Nifty was pretty much range bound. There's an option selling day clearly. Well, now if we have a gap down, right? My expectation is that we may come to test 15,000. That is a possibility on a gap down, and the gap down should not be too much. If there is too much, there is a possibility that we might start seeing some buying, and if it comes back within the range, then I'm going to be looking at the movement on the top side. Now the main levels that I'm going to be looking at is this. If there is a gap up, there is a rejection, then I'm going to be looking at the downside. But if there's no rejection and the price is spending time at these levels and there are chances of breaking out, a closing above 15,150 might be an initiation of an up move. Whereas anywhere below these levels, right, a gap down, a rejection at this level, then I'm going to be looking at price movement towards 15,000. This is my expectation on Nifty for tomorrow. Whereas Bank Nifty was comparatively negative and it saw continuous down move, right? So let's take a look at it on daily time frame first to understand what was the structure formation. Again, this is a bearish candle formation. There was continuous selling in Bank Nifty compared to Nifty. Now on half an hour time frame, we may look at some levels which may help us. If there is a closing above this trend line, then I'm going to be looking at first level, that is here, and the second level is the high of the day. But if the gap up itself is too much, somewhere around here, there are high chances that it might break and start moving upwards on a rejection of a lower level. Whereas if we see any kind of a movement, so closing below these levels, probably we might see some negative movement downside. But there has been a lot of buying. I'm not expecting a drastic downside move, but I'm going to be looking at move on the top side. So I hope you guys have understood how I do my analysis. Make sure you subscribe to Mostly Bearish. Don't make the mistake which I did. Always have a phase-wise exit, because sometimes our targets may be missed just by 1 point, 1.5 points. And from there, we might see some kind of a down move as well. And if you want to follow me on Telegram, the link is given in the description. If you want to learn about candlestick analysis, that also is a playlist that I've created. The link to that also is given in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe.